Okay, so for the last round here in Hannover, we have two players on the bubble. I thought that would be a nice and very interesting match here. We're having two players with an X2 record, so the player who wins this game has a good shot at making top 16. The loser will be out. And on your left side we have Yan with Burning Abyss, and on your right side you have Arne, who's actually playing Geargia. So not only is he on the bubble, he is also playing a very unusual deck for this format, which is why we are featuring him now. It looks like Yan went first, summoning a first turn Dante, not milling anything too special. At least he's not special summoning anything. And play is back to Arne, who is gonna start with a Geargia arsenal. So Yan does not exactly know what Geargia arsenal does, clearly not having played in the Geargia hat format. But yeah, Geargia Arsenal is basically a tribute and summon a Geargia monster from your deck, which is gonna give him access to the Geargia armor. Yan does not want that, and Phoenix Wing Wind blasts the arsenal back to the top of Arne's deck. Yes, we will move the camera in a second. There's a snatch on Dante. And that leaves Yan with only one card in hand. So Arne is gonna set 4 to his back row, like a real Geargia player. We are not using Konami's banned player list. We are going to have our own experience with players, and if a player is not following our rules, there will be a banned list of players for our tournaments on our own. So Dante just doing work for Arne right now. Clearly just Snatch Steal set 4 works. Problem is that Dante does actually do less damage than Snatch Steal gives Yan life points right now. So he should actually be up quite a bit of life points. We'll see if that is updated in a second. So Arne is going to resolve his Geargia armor now, and that will put him in a fantastic position. I think we might actually see the first rogue deck take a feature match after we have seen decks like Yang Xing lose feature matches. We might see Arne taking it here. So yeah, the armor is going to give him some nice pluses here, and we'll see if Yan can actually come back. Oh, the Raigeki is pretty good. This is going to destroy the armor and is going to bring Dante back to Jan's grave and give him the graveyard effect. Pretty good draw. But he only has bad Burning Abyss monsters in his graveyard, like no Skarm, Graf or Sir, so he's only gonna get a Calcop here. That's the guy who bounces spell traps. Still decent draw for him. He's gonna normal summon the Sir, I think, and attempt a special summon with Calcap, which will allow him to go into another Dante. Note that Sir is actually the worst of the 3 main Burning Abyss monsters he could have drawn here. Like both Graf and Sir would have been better, since they would have given him access to his deck, which these don't. We will see though if he can get any lucky mills or if the Dante even goes through. Oh, it's gonna get compulsed. That is rough. He's gonna get back a Dante though with Sir. So definitely not a good position for him, but at least he has a Dante. Oh, the emptiness is gonna also prevent that. That is so rough. At face. Okay, he's chaining call to emptiness here, not to spell any confusion. He's chaining call to emptiness to get the armor. Uses armor's effect, flip it face down, flip it face up. Going to get another surge, and Yan is out of cards. So he has he's out of cards. So let's see, probably game 1 for Arna here. I don't see many good draws here for Yan. Even power cards like Snatch will not do much on a meager arsenal, or on not gonna do much. Both of these players are 5-2, so the winner will be 6-2 and have a good shot at top 16. So Yan drawing 1 card, just setting it to his back row. Arne continues to flip his armor face up and face down. Searching another accelerator. So even if Yan will get rid of the emptiness, Arne has probably assembled enough resources to win the game now. And that is already game 1. Pretty tough draw here for Yan. Like, he didn't open any of the good Burning Abyss, nor did he open Tour Guide. And Arne taking full advantage of snatching the only Dante Yan was able to summon in his first turn and putting 4 back rows behind it. So both players are going to shuffle up and side deck for game 2. Yeah, he did gain life points with Snatch, but he also got attacked by Dante twice. So didn't get as much life point back. I think the life points count was correct actually, since it was 2 attacks with Dante and 1 life points gain with Snatch. So he was still at 8,000 by that time. We'll see if Yan has actually in his some cards in his side deck for Burning Abyss. He's probably going to side some Spell Trap removal that he already plays. One card that is also pretty key in this matchup is Fire Lake. Fire Lake can destroy the whole setup of Geargia. So hopefully he'll be able to make a Fire Lake live in one of the future games. Would also be refreshing to see a Geargia player making top cut here though, since we've seen a lot of Burning Abyss, Shaddoll and Clifford today. And all the rogue decks that we have featured actually just got owned in the feature match. Yeah, we had Yang Zing and stuff like that, but they all got stomped. I was going to feature Jens, who beat me in Milan feature match with Samurai. I was going to feature again, but he ended up dropping before I could. So yeah, not a good day for rogue decks so far, but maybe Arne is going to make it into the top cut. Yeah, Geargia Armor and a couple back rows can really throw Burning Abyss off. Yes, Geargia did have a good start. But if you're playing a rogue deck, you definitely need a little bit luck. And that's why the decks are not played as often, because they are not as consistent. So Yan just finishing the shuffling. Gonna do another pile shuffle. And game 2 will start shortly. I would also appreciate if you guys could share the stream a little bit. Get a little bit more viewers, would be nice. We are gonna go into top cuts soon, so that will be a lot more interesting since players will actually be playing for the flight to the USA soon. It's gonna get serious. Alright, game 2 starting. So Yan, this time the one with 4 back rows. Eugene is X2 on the bubble, so if he wins the last round he'll probably make it in a top cut. Alright, let's get back to the game here. Still 4 back rows for Yan, 2 Burning Abyss monsters on the field. Summoning Dante. We had 150 competitors today. Dante detaching, milling 3 cards, Snatch Steel, Raigeki and Fire Lake. He's not gonna be happy about Snatch Steel and Raigeki, but milling Fire Lake is good since now he has access to it when the Dante goes to the graveyard. But it will not go to the graveyard, it will attack into Deep Prison. Yan must feel pretty bad right now about that matchup. But he has a Skarm Surge, so that will give him a tour guide. The face down from Arna, a armor probably. So that is going to be annoying to deal with for Yan. He gets the tour guide search. He has 4 back rows, so can't be that bad. But we will see. Tour guide in hand. Arne draws and flips armor. Is met by Solomon Warning here. Good out for the Burning Abyss player. Solid card to have here. And Arne just drops another Geargia Arsenal, which is gonna give him another Geargia armor. He's attacking with 1700, so that's gonna bring Yan down to 43. Not that much after he paid that Solomon Warning, and Arsenal is gonna use its effect in my phase 2. Is Yan having an emptiness here? If he has, he probably does it, unless he blocks himself too much with that tour guide in hand. So yeah, Arne is gonna get his armor. Number 2. Both of these players X2 right now, so the winner has a very good chance of making top cup, while the loser is out. So Arne probably just gonna flip his armor face down here. Yep. And maybe add another back row if he has one, but he does not. Alright, Yan going for the tour guide effect, and it resolves. Tour guide summoning Graf, no response from Arne. And another Dante, this time in defense position. Interesting, he's not going to try to attack the armor. Maybe fearing another D-prison. But not sure if that is the right move. Actually, the armor should actually probably be removed. But he opts to summon the Dante in defense position nevertheless. We will see if that will come back to bite him. Skarm and he sets another back row, so depending on what he searches here, we will know if he has a discard trap card. If he searches a Burning Abyss monster, he's probably got one. If he searches Tour Guide, like he does, we don't expect, or I don't expect him to have a Wing Blast or Karma Cut. And the MST hits a Fire Lake. Yep. That's a good hit for Arne. Fire Lake definitely annoying. That is the second Fire Lake as well, since he already milled one with Dante. And now we already also know why he didn't attack with the Dante. He did not want to risk losing his Dante to a prison while he has the Fire Lake. Arne flipping armor, resolving it, and special summoning Geargia Accelerator. Performing XYZ summon to Exiton Knight. Is Yan gonna have a response to this Exiton Knight, or is it gonna resolve? Even if it resolves though, it's not gonna be as devastating since he has the Sir and the Dante. But he's gonna lose his back row here. And as far as I'm aware of, Burning Abyss does not run anything that prevents an Exiton effect. That's how it is. He's gonna lose all his back row, a Fairy Wind, an enemy controller which he's chaining, and another back row that I cannot tell. It's another Fairy Wind, okay, so he definitely set all of this in fear of Floodgates, but Arne not setting much and resolving his Exiton here. That is quite huge. He also has not normal summoned yet, so he will be able to set another armor if he has one. That was a nice turn for Arne, would be nice if he also saved a few trap cards in his hand, knowing that he would probably go for Exiton. That's why maybe that's why he only set one past turn. Or maybe he just only drew monsters, that's also possible. Arne just summoning Castiel with a normal summon and a special summon of Geargia Accelerator. That will bounce back Dante to the extra deck. And there's a Tour Guide met by Fiendish Chain. Arne preventing everything Yan is trying to do. And play is back to Arne, who is having... Is that enough? 1029? That is game. Arne... I think it is game. 1029, yep. That is definitely game if my life points are correct, and it is. Arne is going to take a quick 2-0 victory over Yan Quade with his Geargia deck. So, yeah, Arne making it with a 6-2 record, and he has a pretty good chance of making top cut actually. So, congratulations. Sorry to Yan for not making top cut. And yeah, stay tuned for final standings. And stay tuned for top 16 pairings.